Dr. Crane. It is an incredible honor to meet you.
Is it? Why are we not in the usual visiting room?
Because I paid Jeremiah Arkham an absurd amount of money to have this conversation private.
He's still listening. He's always listening.
This device will render our voices incomprehensible in any recordings. We can speak freely.
Okay. Talk.
My name is Simon Saint, and I am an admirer of your work.
No, you aren't. You see utility for my work.
You want to flatter me.
You call me Dr. Crane. You are trying to project a version of me you would be comfortable speaking with. But I frighten you. Don't I, Mr. Saint?
Tremendously.
You are a smart man. I've read about you, of course. Your work in defense robotics and how you used psychology to help program your machines. I think deep down, you know that if somebody had stood in the way of your work, you could have ended up behind bars like me.
I think you might be the one projecting, Dr. Crane.
Perhaps.
Did you know your work has found an audience in Silicon Valley, particularly the series of papers you wrote in graduate school about societal fears?
The fear state theory.
Precisely. You outlined a way to help a society evolve by delivering a tremendous shock to its system.
I can see why it might have resonated, though I suspect your peers all turn away at the last instant. They know they might not be able to control what exists on the other side.
You're right. And the scale of the event necessary to traumatize an entire society, to make them malleable, is difficult to imagine.
Yes. Even in my thinking, I thought the criteria needed to be reached naturally before it could be exploited.
It's difficult to imagine creating a society trained to expect trauma, whose fears become so ingrained and irrational that your theory could tip them over.
Yes.
But perhaps it's different in a city that was just overrun by murderous clowns less than a year after a foreign strongman in a mask conquered the city government.
Gotham City meets the criteria, yes.
I have a dream of what Gotham City could be on the other side of its fear state.
What? You think you can control societal evolution?
I think it's worthwhile to try, but I need a mind like yours to do it right. I want your help to make that happen. I need your mind to engender the right kind of fear state to push Gotham to the brink so I can take it to the next level.
I don't think you understand my work, Mr. Saint. And I doubt you could give me what I need to even consider helping
I am
you.
worth billions of dollars with contacts in every level of government. Try me.
The FBI acquires all of the loose hardware developed by my Arkham compatriot Jervis Tetch each time he is apprehended by the authorities.
The Mad Hatter.
He is a strange man.
Childish,
But roughly 6 times smarter than any of the usual costumed coterie here in Gotham. He understands things about how the human mind works that are crucial to the evolution of my own work. I want it all.
I'm sure I could make some phone calls.
In addition, I will need a significant number of chemicals, lab space, and a good deal of burlap, straw, and rope. I will require, let's say $25 million.
Delivered to the account of my choosing.
We'll need a way to mask my absence from Arkham,
So the Batman does not interfere until it is too late for him to change our course of action.
But most importantly, Mr. Saint, what I require more than any of the rest of it,
I have spent years watching lesser men celebrated for studying and dissecting my work. while I have been labeled a cartoon villain. If we successfully create a fear state and take society to the other side, I want credit.